Howdy! As of the time of the writing, we're just getting out of the COVID pandemic. Although it is a time for exploration, socialization, and other fun things here at WVU, the pandemic has had shocking impacts on the mental health of college age students. It's estimated that the prevalence of depression and anxiety has increased by over 25%, which is almost unheard of except in the cases of severe psychological trauma, such as war. WVU has greatly expanded their mental health resources to try keeping up with this great need. My name is James Lamp, and today I will be introducing you to the various mental health resources available here at WVU and how to access them. First, it's important to talk about the Caruth Center. The Caruth Center acts as a hub for free short-term therapy for WVU students. It's located over at the Student Health Building on Evansdale, right next to the soccer field and the Recreation Center. To get an appointment, you can either complete an online intake located at caruth.wvu.edu or call the phone number 304-293-4431. The process is simple, free, and confidential. You can also get help for a friend if you think that they are struggling with mental health issues. From my own personal experiences, it works really well when you get in, but it does take time just because there are so many students up here. So just keep trying. Next, there's Healthy Minds University. This program was introduced last year in 2021 in its full depth of function. It serves as a long-term alternative to the Caruth Center. Therapy sessions are $25 each, and they work great for longer-term issues such as trauma-related or mood disorders. They are actually located in the same building as the Caruth Center as well. Healthy Minds University also has practicing psychiatrists that can prescribe medication if it's needed. You can get an appointment with them at rni.wvumedicine.org/HMU or call them at 304-598-4433. Also important to note is the Quinn Curtis Center. The QCC is unique in that it's run by graduate students at the Life Sciences Building on the downtown campus. They specialize in anxiety disorders such as generalized and phobic anxiety disorders, OCD, and PTSD. They're also very interesting with how they work on a sliding scale. This means that the QCC will adjust the cost of treatment needed based on your income. For instance, if you make very little, your therapy could be free or $5 per session. If you have a lot of money, then you could be on the hook for a larger amount of cash. Since they aren't as well known amongst WVU students, you might be able to see a provider with them quicker than if you were to try Caruth or Healthy Minds. QCC is also unique in that they serve the community as well. To get in touch with them, you can call them at 304-293-1824. Finally, there are several resources available to those suffering from a psychological crisis at all times of the day or night. First, there's the National Suicide Hotline, which is 988. If you don't have that number burnt into your retinas, you should program it on your phone in case you encounter anyone having a crisis anywhere nationwide. Next are resources just available for WVU students. There's the Crisis Hotline at the Caruth Center at 304-293-4431. This is the same number to schedule an appointment with Caruth, but once you hear the prompt for the hotline at the start of the call, press 1 and you'll be relayed to a licensed Caruth therapist. Finally, there's a text hotline. Text WVU to 741-741 and you'll be able to text someone with the crisis that you're experiencing. With mental health becoming more and more of a topic, it's important to note that you are never alone in your struggle with this. There are so many resources available through the university, your friends, your family, and whatever support systems you have. Make sure to stay safe, Mountaineers.